Hey everybody, it's Doug Shaw for 3 Max Oceanside and MakeMaineYourHome.com. In this week's episode, we're going to talk about the best places to see fall foliage here in Maine. So let's do this. All right, everybody, we're going to talk this week, like I said, about the best places to see fall foliage here in Maine. We did a lot of research on all these places, and these are the best spots from what we can see to see some good leaves. So the first one on the list is Fort Kent. Now, oddly enough, I have not been to Fort Kent, but it's one of the most northernmost towns here in Maine. A lot of like fishing, lodging, a lot of great things to do up in Fort Kent. And from what I understand, the drive up there and being up there, just looking down on the whole state, seeing all the foliage, just absolutely beautiful. That's definitely on my bucket list, you would call it. But anyway, that's a great place to go. It's a hike, man. If you're in the Portland area, if you're down in Boston, just be prepared to make a good drive or find somebody that can fly you up there. But once you're up there, I understand it. It's absolutely gorgeous. So highly recommend heading up to Fort Kent and checking that out. Let's see, number 2 on our list, in no particular order, is Acadia National Park up in Bar Harbor. This is great because Acadia National Park, of course, you got the ocean right there, so you kind of get great views of the water and everything you can check out about Acadia. We did a video about Acadia, so check out that if you want more information about that area. Just such a great area to be in, quintessential Maine coastal town, but you get to view all the foliage and the ocean. I mean, it's not much better than that. So go check that out. Let's see, number 3, Baxter State Park up in the Millinocket area, like Mount Katahdin's up there as well. I have been up there and it is gorgeous. I mean, you know, you get up to Bangor and you just keep going about another hour or so on 95 and you get up to that area. Absolutely beautiful, tons of great hiking, good snowmobiling in winter, but of course we're talking about fall now, so go up there and check out the foliage. It's absolutely beautiful. Mount Katahdin is gorgeous, especially in the fall, so highly recommend going up there. It's just such a beautiful place. I love it up there. Next on the list, Rangeley Lake Scenic Byway. We went up to Rangeley Lake, I think it was last year, the year before, in the summertime, stayed at a friend's camp, and it was my first time going up to the Rangeley area. I was amazed at how gorgeous that ride up was. There was a couple spots where you pull over and just overlook the mountains and everything. It wasn't fall when I went up there, but I can just imagine that, holy mackerel, it's got to be gorgeous in the fall season because it was gorgeous in the summer. It was just amazing. I can't tell you how gorgeous it is. And then once you get into Rangeley, like all the lakes and everything that are there, the mountains surrounding it, highly recommend it. Even if you just go there for a weekend just to look at stuff, which is what we're talking about, it's awesome. Let's see, Camden Hills State Park. I've never been to the state park. I've been to the Camden area. Once again, kind of like what I was talking about with Acadia National Park, Camden's a great, like quintessential little, Maine coastal town. Highly recommend going to that town, especially when you're there to kind of see the fall foliage and you got the ocean there. Just a great area. You can't go wrong going up to Camden Hills State Park to check out the fall foliage. All right. So last but not least, Moosehead Lake area and that whole region. I've been to Moosehead Lake a few times, since I've been here in Maine, and it's a great area. But very recently, we went up during the winter to the Moosehead Lake region to do some snowmobiling, and I just had such a great time up there. Once again, though, it's just absolutely beautiful. It's like you got this huge lake. I believe it's the biggest lake in Maine, and it's a huge lake with mountains surrounding it. I can only imagine that during the fall foliage season, it's absolutely stunning. A lot of little towns around Moosehead Lake that you can check out. All are just like super cool, like quintessential Maine, inland Maine, like up to camp style. Just great towns to be in. And I'm sure it's beautiful in the fall season because when I was there in the winter, it was gorgeous. And when I've been there in the summer, it was absolutely gorgeous as well. So I highly recommend that. Where have you been for fall foliage peaking? Comment below. Let me know. I'd love to hear if you have any other spots that you think are maybe better. Or have you been to any of these spots? Which one do you like the best? We'd love to hear from you. So anyway, comment below. Send me an email, send me a text, hit us up on social media. And remember, if you make Maine your home, you don't have to do it alone.